Well, hello, Aldi shoppers. It is Coupon Overflow here today with an Aldi's haul. I went in store with my usual $100 budget and I spent just about that. I don't have my entire haul here on display for you because I wanted to go over the items that I have not yet picked up from Aldi and I wanted to try them. Still looking for new items, still looking for items to replace name brand products. I specifically went in store with a goal. I wanted to focus on snack items and meat products. I was indeed yet again pleasantly surprised by the prices at Aldi's. I am in love with the prices, and this is a great way to save money overall, even if you don't have coupons or you're not able to use coupons at a particular store. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to say hello to you. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing on today. Hit the like button on this video if you love shopping at the Aldi store. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's talk about some meat products that I picked up at the Aldi store today. So I found 2 packs of name brand chicken wings. Chicken wings are very expensive these days for whatever reason. Very surprised to find a package of chicken wings for under $6. That's pretty much unheard of these days. And I found a pack with 10 wings in there for $5.85. That is an excellent deal. That is good for a small family, such as myself, single mom with a child. And we can eat off this pack of chicken wings twice. So that's 2 dinners for $5.85. That is an excellent price. I found another pack that was $6.35. Normally, when I shop for chicken wings, I try to pick up the cheapest pack that I can find, but I'm also looking to see, how they look. Make sure they don't look all gray and discolored and all of that. Make sure they're not the size of horses. So I don't like extra large, chicken wings. I like them to be a reasonable size. And these are pretty much that. And so I don't pick up packages that are extremely bloody and all of that. So I was very happy to find a nice clean pack of chicken wings for a great price. I found a package of beef brisket that was already seasoned. Aldi's is pretty good about having meat that is pre-seasoned. That's one extra step that you don't have to do as a single mom, as a working mom. You don't have to rush home and season your meat. This is vacuum sealed. It's pretty much a clean piece of meat that's already seasoned. A time saver. I've seen them do this with chicken. I've seen them do this with salmon. And here now I have purchased some beef that is pre-seasoned. Most of the beef brisket was $20 and upwards. I happened to find a cheaper pack for $17.61. I went ahead and picked it up. You can eat several times off of this one package of meat. So if you spread the cost over a few dinners, then you understand that it's a pretty good deal. I'm hoping that it's not too salty and not too peppery. I have seen the salmon be pretty well seasoned and it was not too salty. So I figured I would try the brisket. This is one of those slow cooker meals that you can just kind of throw in the morning time on your way to work. Then by the time you get home, dinner is pretty much halfway done. I found some other cheap packages of meat. One name brand, well, both name brands actually. The Perdue ground chicken was really cheap at $3.19. I plan to do some egg rolls with this particular package of ground chicken. And I found some really thin sliced chicken breasts at $3.55. That is super cheap for a family dinner. Aldi's has a really good selection of deli meat that is pre-sliced for you. And I just picked up the turkey breast and also the chicken breast. And they were both priced at $2.89. This is a really good way to get in a quick lunch for yourself instead of stopping by a restaurant such as a Subway or Firehouse Subs. You can pretty much make your own little subs, sandwiches, and wraps and everything like that at home for way cheaper. And speaking of that, I plan to pair this deli meat with some Aldi's products that I picked up already before. And speaking of wraps, I plan on pairing this deli meat with all these products that I have picked up before on a previous haul. So I plan to use up my wraps. Aldi's has sun-dried tomato wraps and also spinach wraps. They have flaxseed wraps. I mean, any type of wrap that you can think of, they have. And so I picked up the healthier options for me, paired it with the Aldi's cheese, also priced at a really good price, $1.65 for 11 slices of deli cheese. I feel like that's pretty good. So this is a great way to get your lunches for super cheap. So now let's move on to some snack items. I am determined to have snacks already on hand at my house, at my desk at work, so that I'm not running to the vending machine or running out to a convenience store to grab snacks. I want to have things already on hand. I want to have things that are healthier of an option. I want to have things that are already reasonably priced. So I am always on the lookout for certain items when I go into the Aldi store. I may be going in there to shop for one thing, but I always have my eyes peeled looking for items that I can stock up on or that I can grab next time. So the cookie thins were really cheap, priced at $1.79. And from my understanding, this is a healthier way to kind of get your chocolate chip cookie fix kind of satisfied there. They're smaller and they're thinner. I also picked up some dark chocolate butter cookies. These were priced at $2.65. I've already broken into the package and tasted them. They are pretty good. What I like about these is they are not extremely sweet. If you are wondering how the cookie looks, this is how the cookie looks. And these are going to make a nice little addition to my bento boxes that I make for lunch. Moving on to some cheese items. I'm a cheese lover and I just love all things cheese. So I wanted to try the off-brand version of the Cheez-Its, white cheddar. So they had the giant box of cheese crackers for $3.79. I don't feel like that's a bad price considering the size of the box. And then they had the little off-brand Ritz cheese cracker sandwiches, and they were priced at $2.75. Don't mind paying that price. Never tried these before. Hopefully they taste pretty good and they're bearable. Most of their products are okay, and I like the fact that they don't taste as junky as the name brand products. So looking forward to trying these. I like the fact that it says baked and naturally flavored and all of that. So, and then what I like to do at my job, instead of having a giant box like this in my desk, I like to break them down into tiny little mason jars here, and it helps with portion control and all of that. And it also helps to keep the critters out, and it helps the product stay fresher for longer. When I got to the register, I saw these cute little chocolate bars packaged, and I thought of my son immediately when I saw them. I thought this would be a great little treat, pick me up to give him after school when he's had a rough day. He is autistic, and so sometimes the school week is really rough for him as far as socially and all of that. So I like to remind him that he is loved. I like to remind him that things are going to get better and that he's okay. And so every now and then I will give him just a little sweet treat to let him know I'm thinking about him. And I figured these were very appropriate. They have a nice little message on there. They have a cute little face, a cute little picture to just help him kind of pep up. Finishing up the Aldi's haul here with some pantry items that I was able to pick up today. Found a huge giant jar of salsa. Couldn't believe the price on it. Had to pick it up. The salsa was under $3. It was priced at $2.29. That is a great price, an unheard of price, especially for salsa and especially for a jar this size. This is 24 ounces of salsa. Next, I picked up a bottle of hot sauce for $1.69. This is off brand that I've never heard of, but I like to try new products to replace my name brand products when they are cheaper. And so this one was $1.69, really cheap for a jar this size or a bottle this size. And my son loves hot sauce, and we are in the South. We pretty much put hot sauce on everything, so it's good to just have it on hand. Lastly, I picked up a package of Waterloo sparkling water. This is the blackberry lemonade flavor. You get 8 cans in there for $4.17. Don't feel like that was a bad deal at all. There's no sweeteners in here. There's no calorie, no sugar. I like to get these and kind of mix them in. If I'm going to have a fruit juice or something like that, I like to take some of the sugar out or mute the sugar a little bit with some sparkling water. Here's a look-see at my receipt today, and you can see that I spent right at that $100. It came to $96.18 before taxes, so I was right there at that $100 line. I want to take this time again to ask you to go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I have many more Aldi's hauls to share with you, as many other couponing hauls and many other store hauls as I shop. So stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you on the next one.